Hey, Kiki here and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and is having a lovely day, and today we are going to continue playing Dragon Age Inquisition. So in the last episode, what happened in the last episode? Oh my god, I can't remember. We went to the hinterlands. Yes. Is it the hinterlands? Hinterlands. I guess it's just pronunciation at this point. But yeah, so we went there and we brought Mother Giselle, I believe her name is, or just Sister, I can't remember. Giselle, that's her name. We brought her back to Haven. So we did a little bit of exploring, and I downloaded, well, it said I've downloaded 2 mods. I don't know if it's worked. One of them definitely worked because I tried it out. The other one, I'm not sure. So I downloaded, what is it called? The quicker looting. And I also downloaded party banter tweaks, I think it was called. So then they can talk a little bit more. That is what I've done. I was just doing a little bit off screen just so I could see, like, and kind of get used to it. And I made myself a dagger. Why is it not hello? There we go. I made myself this dissolving knife. So yes, I'm proud of that. So yeah, that's really about it. So let's go and speak to Mother Giselle. This episode, I was thinking we could go to Royeaux? One of you guys told me how I should pronounce it, but I normally just call it Royeaux. I don't know why. It just sticks in my brain that way. Oh, thank you. Hello, Cullen.
I will keep the peace while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame you will be rightly assigned.
Okay, so that is what we are going to do this episode. But before that, did I actually have any reading to do? I can't remember. Do we have anything? Oh, it's just tutorials. Is there any more? No. It is currently 7 a.m. and this is going to be a day packed of recording. I am both excited and nervous because of well, how much reading I can do until I give up.
Caridon can get you that many healing drafts, revered mother.
If he cannot, then he may simply tell me no.
Yes, revered mother.
And if he does wish to tell me no,
O Creator,
I would appreciate him doing so in person.
Yes, revered mother.
Stand only in places you have
I
blessed.
greet you.
Sing only the words you place in my throat.
I'm sorry, who is talking? Be quiet. Okay, so who will be the next divine?
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious candidates perished with Divine Justinia at the Conclave.
Yes, they did.
The Grand Clerics are terrified of the Inquisition. They will not decide soon, and I fear they will not decide wisely. Whoever is chosen needs the Inquisition's support. No one else seems likely to seal the breach.
Question. I didn't want to interrupt, but question. Couldn't she be the next divine? Or is she... Or is that just not what she wants? Because there's something about her. I don't know. I feel like she cares and she's very... How do I put this? Well, when we went to the hinterlands, she was trying to calm that guy who was like, oh, don't let the mages near me. And she was like, hush, my child. It is okay. You are safe. And I don't know. I feel like she just has a presence, like a very powerful presence. Like, couldn't she be the next divine? Just a thought, you know. I mean, I feel like we have her support, and she has our support. It just would make sense, right? Anyway, just a quick thought, you know, just a little thought going on there. So, how are the people? I think I asked this, but I'm not sure.
What happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can, The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
I feel her accent keeps changing. Her accent keeps changing, and it's annoying me a little bit, but it's okay. We like her. But I feel like everyone has lost something after the conclave. Like, it's that the world has just turned into pure chaos. Like, when we was in the hinterlands, like, I kid you not, every 2 seconds, bloody mages and Templars were just at it. And bandits, and just, like, everyone was fighting. I guess it's like, I don't know, there's like a hole in the sky and they're probably thinking it's the end of the world, so let's just kill, apparently. Apparently that's what happens when there's a crisis. Everyone just starts attacking everyone. Okay, so what help are you offering? Ooh, this is a good question.
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able.
Yeah.
Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
We do have to go back to the hinterlands. Oh, there's so much to do. Actually, it just gives me anxiety. But a lot of you guys in the comments have reminded me that I can come back. I keep forgetting. I like to complete things, and I keep having to remind myself that I can't complete it all in one episode, and that's okay. It's just, it's gonna, you know, take some time. It's a completely different setup to bloody Dragon Age 2. So, yes. And yeah, you guys have, bless you all, you've all warned me about the open world. It just reminds me of Skyrim, but because, like, you know, when I play Skyrim, like, by myself, it's different. Like, I can go here, there, and everywhere, but I don't want to bore you guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, if I'm just running around like a headless chicken, I don't want you guys to be like, oh, like, you know, like, get to it, like, do something, stop getting lost. But then at this point, you should know me very well, because I cannot read a map to save my life. But at least with, for example, Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, it was a little bit easier to read the map. It guided you a little bit better than I feel like this map does, because it's just open, and it does stress me out a little bit, I can't lie. Anyway, what were we talking about? Have I asked this? Have I asked this one? How are people elsewhere?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance.
Oh.
People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Preach. I can't remember if I asked this, but let's ask.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of the Divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve. Okay, well, thank you,
Farewell.
Mother Giselle.
May I go with you?
Yeah, it is Mother I knew it. Should never doubt myself. Okay. So, let's... What am I doing? Well, something to do here, I believe. Was there something to do here? Oh.
You were saying something about...
Okay.
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Yes. Okay, so scout the Storm Coast. Ferelden has not seen significant Grey Warden activity since Darkspawn attacked the city of Amaranthine 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Damn! It's not unusual for the order to fade from public notice when there's no blight. However, recent reports claim that a group of was travelling along the northern coastline. Wardens tend to follow their own agenda, but the breach has no doubt caught their attention. If they know something, then the Inquisition should find out. Okay, well, the only one who can do it is Leliana. Okay. Sister Leliana, Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers to the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of Grey Warden activity. She sent word that her party had established a camp near the shore, but we have received nothing further. Oh dear. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. That's not great. Okay, well, we're not going here yet. Not now. Should I just do this again? I might as well, whilst... Is this rescue... Oh. Ooh. I could have done that as well. Should I go? No, I'm joking. You guys have told me, no. So, I will not go. I will be told off otherwise. Okay, so, let's go to... here. Okay, address the Chantry.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
Hi guys. Hey there. Don't mind me. Me and Cass are just chilling in the background. I mean, I don't think this is gonna help, but I mean, we might as well.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
Yeah.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her.
Oh, Cass.
Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
I must say, there is something extremely captivating about basically all of them. Like, I love the way Cass says Liliana. I love her accent. And look at her. She is beautiful. And like, I don't know. There's something about them all. Okay. So address the Chantry. Have I already read this? I don't know. Power 4. I have 7, thank God. That would have been awkward. Okay. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Heretical? Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed. And at this moment, we could not step foot onto the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chani to permit us entry into the city so we can show them that the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Ooh, okay, let's do it. I'm excited. Achievement and speak only the word. Wonderful. So how's everyone doing today? I hope all of you are having a lovely day. I have not slept yet. I literally have just come from work. Ooh. But yeah, I've literally just come from work and I was like, let's record straight away.
Still mourns.
Hi. Oh.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Maybe.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition.
Lovely.
Gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
I feel great about this.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people from us?
I mean, we did expect...
You think the orders return to the...
Never mind, I don't get to say anything.
deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are
Okay.
delayed.
As you say, my lady.
I love that He gave me the option for like 2 seconds and then it was like, nope. Okay. Oh, okay. So it wants me to read. The avenue of her reflective thought, Our Lady and the actors of her rise and fall, her message and visage are worth repeating. Okay, what about this one? Mayfrith's remorse. At meetings, a low door. Oh, sorry, I didn't read this bit. Beneath, scratched by a vandal. A meeting, a low door frame. Okay, well that's great. What about this one? Blood guilt. At his head suddenly weighs too much. And his head. I can't read. Oh god. I can already tell. I'm so sorry, guys. I am very sleep deprived, so my reading is already good. My reading's already sketchy. But it's gonna be... well, it's gonna be more interesting. What does this one say? About his unfortunate hair. What's wrong with his unfortunate... Does he not have any? It's okay, dude. It's okay. Some people don't have hair. Some people have hair. It's not the end of the world. An unrelated headache. Yeah, well. Wait, he's posing the same as him. Does he have a headache because he's moaning about that he has no hair? Definitely. Oh, okay. The avenue of her reflective thoughts. The avenue is inspirational, but wise travellers do not linger in their respects. Not just because the bazaar awaits, but because the area before the back-turned statue is treacherous. Oh. Local legend has it that the child empress, Amy, abused the opportunity of religion repose to to relieve herself beneath the gaze of Our Lady. Unable to discipline the toddling leader, her attendant instead I can never say this word. Whatever that says, the statue, and had them turned in support. Can my brain work? Supposed embarrassment. Okay. True or not, foolish youths dare each other to soil the spot in similar fashion, and place otherwise reverent thoughts away carries a faint odour about it. Oh, that's not great. Ooh. I don't like that. Well, okay, guys, you can already tell how this is going to go. I can't read today. I mean, can I ever read? What's this? Hello.
You'll forgive if events are a little too flustered for commerce. Nothing personal, Inquisition.
Okay, well, I have to address the clerics. Where are the clerics? Okay, read. Grace of the Empire North. This display reserved for discourse political with attending professors of social matters from the University of Royeaux. Note that all vendors of loftable groceries will be closed in the hour beforehand and for one half after. Oh, wonderful. There's something else to read. Ah, here. In respects to Duke Isidio? I think that's how you pronounce that. Oh, read. Oh, I can order this. This is going to be a reading day, isn't it? Oh, God. Grace of the Empire West. This display reserved for the presentations of affection as though private and also discounted spirits presented by company Misdirect Theatre. What's all that noise? I'm trying to read. Oh, okay. Sorry. Cutscene.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery.
Did she say naive?
You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste.
She's going to be a problem, isn't she?
Claiming to rise where our beloved fell.
Well, I never claimed that.
This is a false prophet.
He's beautiful.
The Maker
Hello.
would send no elf in our hour of need.
Wow, the Maker would send no elf in an hour of need. Well, someone doesn't like elves. No need to be a hater now. I'm going to say I never claimed to be, because I didn't. Or we have a real enemy. No, I'm going to say I never claimed to be, because I didn't. I never said I was. Everyone else has been calling me that.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach.
Yeah.
It threatens us all.
Yeah.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Uh-oh.
The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh. Ooh.
Kill yourself. She is beneath us.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. Not here for us, then.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's
Oh,
imperative that
that's
we speak with...
Lucius.
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Okay, sorry, should we bow down to you? I'm sorry, who does this guy think he is? Bow down to me. Well, calm down. Alright, that was a bit big-headed, I must say. He sounds a bit loopy, for being honest. Oh god, there's a hole in the sky, so everyone's gone mad. Do we really want his help? Oh, then why are you here? I don't think he's going to help us. He doesn't sound like he wants to.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
Oh.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Let the pretty boy
I
speak.
will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
My guy's lost it. He's not having none of it.
Fellow, isn't he?
Right?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
It seems so. God. Well, yeah, how well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
So it doesn't sound like him. Interesting. Maybe someone's gone a little bit loopy. You know, maybe he's lost the plot. Maybe the power has gone to his head. Oh, will he see reason? I doubt it,
Do you
but
think he can be reasoned with?
probably not.
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either
Okay.
way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
What? You want me to go back already? But we just got here. We just got here. I'm gonna explore. Hello, Belle.
Since our divine was murdered, toothless old fools are lost without her. What
Who's-
are the Grand Clerics doing while the mage circles lie empty?
Don't know. Well, dancing around it seems. Hello.
Excuse me.
Where's your face?
Is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
I'm sorry, but her top is so extra. How does she eat? How does she even talk? She has to, like, shove it down. It's covering her face. Sorry, what did you say? Is the Inquisition going to fix the hole in the sky? Ah, well, that's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything.
Oh, well, I am.
Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen,
Really?
your camp will need food.
Ooh.
I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Oh. Cassandra?
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Alright, go to Haven.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we gained 1 power. Oh,
What's that?
Jesus
An arrow
Christ.
with a message?
Where? Oh, is it that? That scared the life out of me. Okay, an arrow with a mysterious arrow. Thank you. Favors for friends. A message is attached, written in large, flowing hand and bordered with doodles. That sounds fun. So, people say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. What do you mean you can bring everyone? There's a baddie in Royeaux. I hear he wants to hurt you. Oh. Is it the guy we just spoke to? Was his name Lucius? I don't know. You have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny. Red Jenny. A poor drawing of the location in the market is attached. Red Jenny. Do we know a Red Jenny? No one has anything to say about the mysterious letter? Okay. Okay. Emperor Florian. Grand Duke Florian was not supposed to ascend to the Elysian throne. His eldest brother, Emperor Judicial the second, had 2 twin sons, and thus a very secure line. Florian was free to pursue other interests, none of which revolved around the game. Indeed, the imperial court largely ignored him, and that was how he liked it. All that is recorded of that era is that he married, produced a single daughter, and afterwards showed little interest in her. Ah, what a lovely guy! What a great guy. An outbreak of the 100-day cough in age 77 changed his plans. Both of Judicial, is that how you pronounce that? I don't know. Here we are. Sons perished, as did Florian's daughter. Oh, that's so sad. Wrecked by grief, Judicial lost interest in ruling, turning over all matters pertaining to the rebellion in Ferelden to his advisors, and instead spending his time hunting in the country. When Jedikil was thrown off his horse during a fox hunt in 884, Florian was suddenly vaulted into the throne. Famously, his response to the Cheveries delivering the news at his estate is said to be, "This will not do at all." He sounds like a wonderful man. So loving and warm. A private and somewhat eccentric man, Florian limited his appearances at court and dealt almost exclusively with members of his own family. He was extremely particular about his habits of dress and grooming. Eschewing current fashions for the sake of comfort and refusing to wear cosmetics or powder of any kind due to an intense dislike of being dirty. Powerful and connected nobles who had served in the cabinet since his father's time were turned away in favour of his younger brother. Reynard, his sister Melisande, and his cousins, children were banned from the palace, even the children of servants, with the exceptions of his nephew and niece, who were tolerated only on the condition that they remain out of the Emperor's sight. Regarding suggestions that Florian and his younger cousin Megran were lovers, oh my god, this story is so wild. The truth is uncertain. If such a relationship existed, it was no doubt kept private due to Florian's aversions to public life and not from any fear or rumours. Such rumours, after all, were likely spread due to the Emperor's refusal to sire another child and thus secure his line. Many believe this failing would eventually lead to civil war. The only real evidence of a relationship with Megran is a loud and very public war argument the two had prior to Megran's appointment or exile as he saw it. Oh my god, this is bloody crazy. To the throne of Ferelden, Megran is said to have called Florian "my darling," and neither man chose to explain the argument later. Okay. The prediction of civil war almost came to a pass upon Florian's death in 919 Dragon. With no clear heir, the throne eventually passed to the only daughter of Grand Duke Reynard, Celine, after a vicious struggle that threatened to consume the empire. What the hell was that? That was such a wild ride. Jesus.
Well, that was a change of affairs. You might find friends among the stunned and reeling.
Okay. What am I not seeing? Okay, well there's a tree to examine. What's this? Read. She of the Highwayman repents. Gallows Master, hold thy hand, hold it back a while. Callous Juror? I don't know. Let me stand, let me bear a smile. For come my brothers distant, for comes my saviour soon. I stand here most insistent, I will receive my boon. Fellow soldiers, hold the voice, hold it if you may. Fellow shoulders, show my choice, I am in your sway. For no, my crime was cruel, and all my pain deserved. I stand here as a fool, despite my brother served. Mother dearest, look away, look into the sun. Others nearest, gone astray, you will be undone. For no more will I prattle, and no more will I pray. Here you must the rattle, as life will fly away. What a lovely song where the nooses are. That beautiful, just what I wanted. Hello, who are you?
No, my heart, take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What Have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
Like, you broke the chant?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rites? The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
The Inquisition will bring order? Well, that's what we're trying to do. I'll say that one, because we are trying to do that.
The Inquisition can give you the answers you need.
Well...
I have a faith I've lost. Or one that seeks to drive it from me. I can't even look to our Templars. How is this not darkness?
Can I not speak to you again?
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
Oh, okay. There's something over here. Can I... Woo! I can! Okay. La pomme vie et morter. Morter? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Well, you guys probably do. It is said that the apples that grow near the gallows will be bitter on the tongue of a lover who will betray. It also said, although by different people entirely, that unripened fruit should not be the only consideration when investigating matters of fidelity. The latter are lonely most evenings amongst the arbors of the summer bazaar. Was there one over here as well? No? Okay, so this, what is this? I don't know. A friend of Red Jenny. Don't know what that is either. A friend of Red Jenny. Interesting. Okay. Oh, what's this? Oh, upper level? Okay. Sure.
Templars didn't even touch you.
In here?
I believe that mess.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
What is
I have an
happening?
invitation for you.
She didn't even get to finish her sentence. Okay, invitation, first enchanter Vivian. You are cordially invited to attend my salon held at the Chateau of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine. Yours, Vivian de Fer. Okay, well, thank you. Thanks, Cass. Oh, I appreciated you trying to tell me. That was beautiful. Okay, Knot of Heroes, united in hatred. Oh. If we are re-examining motive, let us not stop at the sons of betrayer. For the first leader of young Orleans after the sons was Jeshivis? I don't know. Jeshivis? Chattel wife of two of them, but examine the facts. A proud daughter of the Sir Ian chose not unkindly by... Oh my god, this name... I can't with these names. This person to be his bride. It was her reach that granted him power to unify. Consider what she witnessed in the consultation of her people. She has always been portrayed with sadness. But what if when our nation was born, the game was born with it? Judge her actions not as property, but as master, and what changes. As victim, Isareth rumoured cruel breaks the clan in a lust for power. His brother Verland, I don't know, exiled from his own machinations. I don't know. in young Navarra appeals to the saddened wife and promises a new path. The brothers Vile and Verold wins and then demands the hand of Chavis, another thrilled and greedy for power. In a decade, the shy victim Chavis is figurehead of the people's rebellion against the last son of the Berea? I don't know. These I can't. I literally can't. My brain is giving up. Do you know what? I'll just read it later. Some of them I will read now. Oh, but the thing is, I won't know. Will I? Wrong one. Oh. Characters. I can't read them later. I have to read them now. I've read this one now, so I might as well read it. Lord Seeker Lucius Corin. For months, we were all so certain Lord Seeker Lamad's death was an assassination carried out by mages. He had, after all, declared the Navarran accord null and void, hurtling us headlong into a war against the rebels. Why else would he be killed, except as an act of retribution? The entire Templar Order was fired up, ready to take up the fight against the mages, something we were sure would be over in a matter of weeks. Thus, the election of Lucius Corin to the role made me despair. I mean, I'm not surprised. He's a bit cuckoo. According to the few seekers of truth with whom I spoke, he was a moderate. Oh, is that it? He was a moderate. He agreed to the Divine's conclave, and every Templar I knew felt certain he would compromise to see the war ended. But lately, the man seems different. Does he not? I never met him before he assumed command, but even in this short time, his opinions on the way of war have turned. He did not go to the conclave he personally supported. That's a bit suspicious. In fact, he seemed to regret supporting it at all. He talks of the Templars establishing themselves as a power in our own right, and our fellows are all too eager to listen. I don't know from where this change of heart came, but I begin to wonder if Lamn's death wasn't as simple a matter as we assumed. Something is amiss within our order, and all I know is that it's beyond me to discover what. Interesting. So he's suddenly changed, and he's being weird, and he supported the conclave, and then he didn't attend. That's a little bit suspicious, if you ask me. Yeah, that's a bit sus. Okay, so what's in here? For all matters defensive concerns, offensive intent, and study of art material, and with sanction magical, the Emperor of Mortal Means. Oh, hello. You're a merchant.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's because you're with the Inquisition.
Of course.
My customers to know a rarity when they see it, just as I do.
Of course. Okay, what are you selling? Oh wow. These are pricey. I mean, I could get that for Cass. It's very expensive, though. That's basically all my money! Warrior only. Surely I have weapons that are... Well, maybe not. That's level 8, we're level 5. I mean, I like her having a shield though. What was here again? How much is it? Oh, okay. Quirkle Noble Sword. It's level 13 though. That's very far away. Do you have anything closer to level 9? Okay. Level 10. How much is it? 16 armor. What? I don't know what you have. Okay, level 4. You won't be able to use it now though. Level 9. Was this one level 9 as well? Oh. Should I buy that? Avar's Raider Greatsword. Plus 9 strength. 116 damage. Okay, you know what? I'll get that for Cass for when she eventually reaches that level. Level 9, 16 armor. Seeker shield. How much is it? Ooh. Level 12. I can come back. I feel like the thing is I can't give it to Cass right now. I don't know. I mean, was there actually any point me buying it right now? Probably not. Did I just buy something that was worth so much money and... I don't get it. Was it this? What? Where is this sword that I just bought? Oh, it's here. Oh, I was about to lose my marbles just then. It's here. Yeah, no, she can't use it right now. But that's okay because she can use it maybe a little bit later on. Indeed, indeed. We'll do that. Anything else in here? We can always come back. What's over here? That's the exit. Oh. What's going on? I'm not leaving.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Who are you? Were we leaving?
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes.
Did he just say leader of the rebellion?
If it's help for the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
You weren't at the conclave? Ooh. Suspicious.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
You tell him.
You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap.
I said he's suspicious as well.
I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
You think the Templars did it?
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
To be fair to her, one, she kind of does have a point in the sense of the way he was acting. Like, he literally... It doesn't seem that he cares that a lot of the Templars also died in the Conclave. Do you know what I mean? Like, the powers got to his head. He just seems... well... high on power. You know? So, that's just what I think. Not saying that I think that he did it, but I feel like he's definitely up to something, that's for sure. So what do I want to say? Oh, what does your help cost?
And what do you want in exchange for the Mage's help?
Oh, I haven't promised the Inquisition our help yet.
Oh, okay.
Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
For the leader of the Rebellion of the Mages...
Let us return to Haven.
I must say... I wasn't going to Haven! Okay, okay, cool. I still want to explore. I was coming over here. But yeah, for her to come and put herself in harm's way does make me want to hear what she has to say in Redcliffe. Mages only. How much is it? Okay, electrical resistance and spiritual, sorry. What about this one? Maybe I could give Solus, my love. Oh yeah, hon, you need like an upgrade. That's the same as... This changes your appearance. What about this one? It's apprentice. Should I give you this? Armor rating, common light armor, +3 willpower. Or do I give you, what's the difference? 95, 102. But this is electrical resistance. You don't have that. You just have... Oh, sorry, plus electrical resistance. Ugh. Maybe I will get this for you, actually. Oh, look, requirement level 7. Should I get you this one then instead? Level 8. Oh, for goodness sake. What about this one? It's a bit of an upgrade. How much is it? Oh, it's only 84. Sure, let's give you that. And then we can change your outfit. Because you have terrible outfit right now. Was it this? Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? There you go. Lovely. Okay. Well, thank you. So, where are we going? What's it here? Hello, city guard.
I know what you are.
Oh, what am I? Was that a fast travel? Merchant. Fred of Red Jenny. Merchant. Fred of Red Jenny. How do I go upstairs? I don't... I don't understand. The docks.
And you?
What's this? What's in here?
A pleasure.
Okay, La Masque du Lion. We cheered when honoured was her might, but many more deserve a thought, for though she was the first and nigh, her ken and kind have always fought. What's that? Oh.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
What is this? Oh, that's scary. I don't like that. The head of Madame Snappy Snips. Okay. Mascot of Le Masque du Lion. Named in jest, but generally respected. The Grand Mom, as she is also called, was the last dragon brought down by Sir Coening, the previous owner of the cafe. A spirited hunter, Coening came of age in the years following the sighting that named the era, while others were quick to assume the tales of the ancient Navarian dragon hunters must have been exaggerated. He tracked the gradual increase in dragon numbers and size. Coening? I don't know. Believed he had yet to see a true return of the beast of legend. And that specimen of his day were young, despite their ferocity. It is a cruel victory, but today we know Sir Coing have been correct, even as he may have fallen to his own expertise. He was years overdue from the last hunt, and for the rest of us, travel wary. What we thought to be a pinnacle of dragons strength may have been closer to adolescence. The sister of Madden Snappy Snips may have left their siblings far behind. Sorry, Snappy Snips, that's funny.
Will it matter?
Where? Oh, what's this? Red handkerchief. Thank you, friend, for helping good Lady Keris. Saw those who asked about Herald enter third passage, could not stay to see them exit.
Oh, yes.
Guys, dance with me. Oh, beautiful! What a beautiful voice.
And what did they need?
Mathras and sacrifice. Andraste, Our Lady, the sword and the fire against Tevinter, betrayed to the Empire in exchange for a kingdom. Mathras now simultaneous with treachery, but would Andraste have won? And if not, what would we have lost? Let us look not just at the act, but at the why of it. As the armies of faith pierced the imperial homeland, it was revealed not as a wave, but as an arrow. And as any hunter will attest, if your aim is not true, there is no returning to the bow. You must consider how much of Our Lady's victory to this point was against true Imperium, and how much was against the echoes of Empire. Andraste, the inspiration, may not have considered such, but Melfith the general for homeland, not visions. Was it victory or defeat that his betrayal held at bay? Method made the deal that killed Our Lady, that is a fact. And when Andraste died, Melfith was gifted everything from the southern plains south. How generous and impossible to hold this must have seemed. Let us look at the let us look on Mafred and the legacy he divided amongst his sons, not with an eye for accusation, but for a tactical consideration. For he must have known that mere rivals had never stopped Tevinter. What if he set about creating peers and none of them was an accident? How then fared Isareth, Evrian and Ferald? Sorry, I was trying to... Oh? I was really trying to focus, but I just really couldn't because the music was so beautiful. Oh? What am I looking at? Ah, here. Okay, the summer home of Messer Glubs. Sorry guys, this is going to be very much a reading episode because I did not see it. If I feel like if I didn't read it now, then it's gone. The seasonal home for the childhood pet of the twin sons of Empress Yvette, the nature of Messer... Do you mind? I'm trying to read. Messer Glubs remains unknown, save that he was a gift from a Ravani ambassador, and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page. Who are you? How dare you interrupt my reading? Oh, is that so? Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome. Oh, this is how we go upstairs. Lovely. What's over here? Anything exciting? Yes, indeed. Something to read. Okay, the Lover's Alcove. Alcove? Every district has one, at least one, and the question must be, why is a place meant for dalliance declared in such an obvious way? And the answer, of course, is that obviousness is the entirety of the point. When manners and station will not allow impressioned words, such as corners, are placed to be seen, not being seen, entering with a paramus is as much a declaration as signing out in joy. Singing out in joy. Oh God. Which one of good standing must never do. The alcove is thus a dignified means of announcing romantic I cannot say this word. Affiliation, either for genuine partnership or to appear as such in order to spare a suitor a refusal. Dignity, of course, requiring that one does not also make use of the darkness for actual physical gratification. This has, of course, never occurred. Formerly Sister Ludine. Hey guys, anyone want to talk to me? No? Okay, I'll just read instead. Her Majesty's convenience. For Her Majesty's convenience, wood and vines defy the very sun and rain.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. No, not of heroes, the death of diversity. Codex unlocked. What could hold back an empire? Another. What could hold back the so defined as people as Tevinter? Another. Let us consider if eldest Isareth was not meant to honour Malfrith, for the father's fate was already condemned by hidden betrayal. Let us consider that Isareth was told to turn from Tyres to Malfrith, to look forward, not back. What of his actions? Isareth was granted a land of tribes, of scattered alliances. His answer was the grand unification, which most condemned as what? Arrogance. Of course. Sweeping changes in trade, relocations to break local alienages, all to favour centralised trade and power. Cities were levelled to expand a new capital, a powerful and influential city of a new nation, Royeaux of Royeaux, and all in the name of not lost Andraste, but of holding back looming Tevinter. Power was united, but cultures less so. Investing everyone in the New Orleans stratified the classes, and though it all spread a bitterness that Ferelden ruled, Isareth avoided the stain of his father, for he was seen as victim too, but he was still a Lamari. What if, dear readers, the final unifying elements came not from accident or even the deliberate actions of Isareth, but from a common hatred, and not the common hatred of the day? The sons of Malfred would succeed at creating a peer of Tevinter, but only at the cost of themselves. Who are you?
What? I don't think they... Yes, I'm sorry. I can't believe this. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and it troubles me greatly.
Okay. If you don't want to extend, you don't extend the preaching to me then. That's fine. I see how it is. You look really suspicious. Just leave. Where's your face? Oh my god, you look terrifying. Or is that a mask? Okay. No judgment here. Oh, we can go inside. Hello.
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Val Royeaux can be traditional.
Oh. Okay, well, I appreciate your honesty. Materials. Ah, weapons schematics. Is this what you sell then? Ah. Okay. Interesting. Apostate staff blade. Okay. Oh, Cass, what are you doing there, bud? Are you okay? What's going on? Can I not go that way? No? Okay.
It's true.
Is it true? Where am I going? Ooh, what's up here? Can I jump? No? Okay. Oh my god, don't jump! Oh! Guys, stop it! You're stressing me out. Why are you trying to jump? Varric, I don't like that. Okay, well we can't go that way either.
A pleasure. Why not?
Okay. So how do I get upstairs then? Is it this way? No, I can't go there. Is there anything over here? No. So where am I going? There's definitely an upstairs. Okay, well that door doesn't work. Where haven't I gone? Have I read this? The apple nearest a cafe are said to change their taste depending on whether one is walking towards or away from the gallows, and of course they do, for the taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and not a meal is favoured after tears. But dare it anyway, for none know the taste of joy, such as we who do not shy from experience. I did not read that one before. Interesting. Where? I'm lost. Oh my god, I did not speak to you. Hello. I forgot about you. I forgot about you. How do I... Oh.
This victory must please you greatly, Sika Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself.
We didn't do anything to
Now
you.
we have been shown up by our own Templars.
A little bit
in front
funny,
of
really.
everyone.
It's a bit funny.
And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Should I just say just an elf? Or someone who can help? I think I'm going to say someone who can help.
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
You say it.
That is more comforting than you might imagine.
Really?
I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
I must say, she accepted that very quickly. Maybe that little bump on the back of her head is actually helping out a little bit. What do you believe about me?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Yeah.
Our divine. Her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
It doesn't actually. What kind of answer was that?
True, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
What kind of bloody answer is that? What? That was a stupid answer. Maybe she has a concussion. Where have the Templars gone?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
Yeah.
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
How many Templars rebelled?
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled.
Why is she
across
holding her
Vegas.
side?
Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
What will the Chantry do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us?
Well,
now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know.
sorry, Cass, I cut you out the
Mother who
frame.
could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
The problem is they didn't even give me a chance. That's it. They didn't even give me a chance to, like, explain myself. She was immediately like, oh, an elf. God forbid. It's the end. You know? Like, she didn't even give me, you know, a moment to explain myself. I wonder if I was human, if she would have actually, like, you know, listened to me. I don't know. Or just, like, at least let me have to say my piece. Have I asked this? I think I have.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I already have, yeah.
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
Yeah, I already asked this.
Crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
Okay, and then... what did you want him to do? Ooh, yeah. I bet she wanted him to kill me in front of everyone.
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
You tell her,
I'd like to
Cass.
believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How are people reacting? Well, obviously not good, but,
How
you
are
know.
people responding to all of this?
Let's hear her out.
Despair, fear. We mourn her holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
See, for me, it's very... I keep thinking about it, because the Conclave literally killed, like, a dozen mages and a dozen Templars. And they both think it was the other that set this in motion. But what if it was actually, like, for example... so, like, you know, like, for example, the mages think that the Templars did it, and, like, vice versa. But, like, what if it was one of their own? Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, what if a Templar did it, or what if a mage did it? Like, that's, like, quite dark. Do you know what I mean? Like, killing their own. I mean, they killed the Templars as well, but they also killed a whole bunch of mages. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you wonder Because it's definitely, it was either a mage or a Templar. It wasn't some random person that did it. I feel like it was definitely someone who had a part to play in, like, the big scheme of things. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they may not have had, like, a direct role in leading, like, obviously, like, we know Anders blew up the bloody, what's it called? Well, we know Anders started this, really. Or maybe he didn't really start it though, did he? I mean, what he did wasn't good, but it was like, Kirkwall was just, in my opinion, like a means to an end. Like, it was gonna happen regardless. Like they both kept pushing and pushing. The Templars and the Mages kept pushing and pushing, and one was gonna snap. And it just happened to be Anders who, well, made the decision. But my point being is, like, I feel like it was either a Templar or a Mage that has caused this. Like Anders, for example. But by destroying the Conclave, they have, like, caused a tear in the sky. And now it's caused the breach. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know if they were, like, if they really thought this through. Like, what was their like, you know, goal? Because at the end of the day, war was already coming. Like, they all went to the Conclave to, like, try and resolve things, but this is years and years of problems. And, like, it's not something that could just be spoken and, like, talked about in one sitting. Like, it would have taken, like, a lot of time. There still would be people fighting, and there would still be a lot of chaos. So, like, I'm just curious as to, like, what the aim was in destroying the Conclave and killing, like, Divine Justinia, along with a dozen Templars and a dozen Mages. I'm just so, like, curious as to why whoever did it. Obviously, we'll find out, but damn. Like, that's heavy. Like, Anders already did something terrible. He killed Elthina, that's it, along with other people inside the Chantry. But, like, this person's like, ooh, this person's one-upped Anders, like, big time. So I'm just, oh god, I have so many questions. I don't really have any theories yet because, well, the game's just started. As we delve deeper into the game and obviously, like, explore a little bit more and look around and speak to people, my theories will start coming. But right now, I don't really have anything. Sorry, I went on a bloody tangent then. What did you say? What am I saying here? Ooh, you could still help us?
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
She's not gonna help.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do the right thing.
But the problem is, she's not even, like, giving me a chance. Like, I'm trying to close the breach. Like, I'm trying to stop this madness. And you little witch, are just being irritating for no reason. What's over here? Oh, examine. Okay, difficult time for those who have lost. While I understand concerns for property and the general dressing of the bazaar, is that how you pronounce that? I must caution that release is needed. We are suffering not just ongoing civil conflict pitting brothers against sisters, not just outright war pitting Templars against Mages, not just the loss of our mother most holy and the best of our leaders. We are suffering all three, as the sky is wounded for all to see. I like that. That is very well written, I must say. I really like that. All we know of our world is threatened, along with all we know of the next. With this most grave notation, I ask that the writs of losses and missing remain. That the citizens, however, indirectly be allowed to post their griefs of known dead and the names of hopefully living, and with them their criticism of how they have been told or not told. For while I have no doubt we as Orlesians will maintain our utmost composure, there must be release, there must be grief, there must be mourning. If not, we do not allow this simple expression, we risk greater outbursts. Exactly. You got to express yourself, otherwise if you keep it all in, you're gonna blow up at someone. Let our people shed their tears in as reserved a means as necessary. The market will be cleared in due course, but this day, this time, we must let the simple expression stand. Is it over here? I don't know where I'm going. Okay, well, I can't go that way. Ooh. What's over here? Ah. Something else to read. Okay. Whatever that says, was cut from Royeaux in 849 blessed. It was the will of the mad Emperor Reveal, who demanded a reflection pool large enough to draw his vain deceased mother back across the Vale. Many shops and vendors were evicted to make room for his volley, and several memorials to the heroes of the first four blights were simply toppled. Oh, the reservoir supports little in the way of life, as the bottom was lined with lead to increase its reflective properties. Revile intended it for divination, using boats as massive what? Planches, but work was not finished until the week of his own death. The waters see little use today, save for lazy or fornication, such as by the nobility aboard decorative gondolas. Suppose we're walking. So it's messed up then, basically. Oh, examine. Tremors, floating, taste it off. Waters, birds die off. Restocking failed, fish not fit. Do not consume. Oh, so the waters are like poisoned, basically. Because what, he filled it with lead, did he say? There's something over here. Oh. Oh, I have a red handkerchief. Key lifted from drunk, swearing about Herald. Do not know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Was there something over here? Ah, there is. The Randy Dowager Quarterly. The Randy Dowager welcomes the blooms of spring with the collected Calipagin caresses, being a scandalous representation of Her Majesty's favoured court in flagrant delectable. Can their uniform and modesty withstand the assault? Who knows? The Randy Downer exhibition for the noble of Thor, but spray of step. The lady herself says, hardly a Tethyrus, but generally arousing if Polish chorus does it for you, and it should. 3 scarves fluttered in stock out of 5. Okay, can I jump in the water? Come on, go on, let me jump in the water. Oh, I flew! I don't know if you saw that. I literally flew. What's this? How do I go upstairs? I don't understand. Is it Is it this? I don't know. How do I... Where is the area for me to go upstairs? I'm literally, I'm looking. And I can't find it. Oh. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I'm learning. I'm learning, guys. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm learning. Let's examine. Okay, the mystery of meaning of 8 silks. 8 silks drape across Bell Marsh. 8 silks that frame the sky and shade the calm of cormorants. But why 8? That question is posed time and again by visitors or philosopher. And what in the grand history of our capital is displayed in the subtle choice, the ages? But we have had 9. And what fool would have made such a prediction? There is nothing in the Orlesian mindset, in the heart of Orlais, that suggests even a hint of accepting an end of our way. Perhaps then something less flattering, but veiled. It is opened that the ape represents the twin boys of Empress Yvette, born 799, which herald the blessed age, being the entwined loops of the number 8 itself, not its value. The more irrelevant suggests that the 8 could as easily be a slight against Yvette's figure, for she was rumoured to be still but determined in her choices of corsetry. Both theories are scoffed by historians as mere number fetish. What emerges when we consider the longevity of the question is not that there is a meaning to be found, but there it is ingrained in us to search as though there is. For we need to believe such a prominent detail of the greatest city the world has ever known must be thoroughly rife with meaning, and so certain we are that we discount even the architect, who grew so annoyed of the question that he had the answer engraved on his memorial. There were 16 rods. How compress his fact of our search for truth? Imagine that. People asking you so many times that you get it engraved on your bloody grave. That's funny. The waiting alcove. Forever empty in anticipation of artistic endeavours worthy of the envy and insidious jealousy of the capital and her glorious emperor, 848 blessed. Oh, that's fast travelling. Is there anything in here? Is there anything in here? Can I go in here? No? Jump! Woo! Oh, sorry, girl. Okay, pillars of her everlasting flame. The pillars of her everlasting flame ignited. Ooh! Why? Oh, why did you scare me like that? Oh, okay, well, that was not needed. I'm a bit jumpy, apparently. 530 exalted. Capped 562 exalted. Forgive them their petty nature, for the suit of your eternal flame blackened their silks. Oh my god, that scared the bloody life out of me. There was no need for that. Okay, so where are we going now? Are we going around? Oh wait, can I go this way? Can I go here? Yeah, take me there. Oh, it's flashing. Something's glowing. I see the oh, I see it. Hey there. Okay, favour for favours for friends. Favour for favour friends. Did we read that somewhere? A scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document, stuffed into its hiding space with a large red sock. It sounds familiar. And we are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve the new way. Scroll below in a misspelled script. Herald go at time. Praise and trust. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. That just sounded like something. Can I not go inside anywhere? Okay. Oh, sorry, Solus. Okay, a season of the 4 foul? A foul? At this window, the thief Treadwell did witness the attempted assault of Lady Castine. He surrendered his chance for escape to catch and hold her assailant, a bard of Lord Helvine. Hero thief, foiled bard, and conspiring noble were all censored as per their station and relevant action. Lashing and labour disappeared and ostracized for the social season, respectively. The scandal played out far longer in the theatrical whatever that says. Wow, I can't. I literally can't. Theatrically serialized adaptation, which reimagined the 3 as siblings separated at birth. Oh, well, that was a twist. Competing for Lady Castine's hand at her orchestration, the conclusion was relatively accurate to the original event, save the punishment of the thief and the noble being swapped to comedic effect. Generally good reviews received, though some thought the height of the lady's hair to be unrealistic. Oh god. Sometimes my brain, like, I can see the word sometimes, but my brain just can't. No, not my brain. I can see the word, but my brain to my mouth just can't process it. I don't know. I'm weird. Division of distance. For a supposed creature of jealousy and greed, Malfreth is less so indeed. Oh, I like that. For a while his word brought low to Bride of the Maker, his prize was quickly divided and distanced. Let us consider the lesser of the sons in this matter. Of Evrian, we know little. The middle boy, he was tasked with ruling the lands to be the marshes. No claim by the father was made. No, in my name, too humble. And that freedom is shown in the result, for Evrian himself was the least concerned with power. Is this flashing? Oh, level up. Okay, I could see in the corner of my eye. Oh, where did I get to? And that freedom is now shown in result, for Evrian himself was the least concerned with power. Yeah, I read that bit. He amongst all led by example, not demand, and spoke only of sacrifice. When betrayal was revealed, Evrian acts as a man broken, dispersing his holdings to the various tribes. It was a penance that spared him his family, but also dispersed influence. To this day, the 3 marshes are scattered. Overald more is known, for his actions bring him to the star of our nation, but his folly being in Navarra, where we must ask, was this the will of a betrayed father, or a mistake of youth? Mathrave gave rule to the younger Sverald and never claimed Navarra. Never did he sit on the throne, and he is thought to have rarely visited. But its name is hated there most of all, for it was bartered for legacy by the son. Unlike Evrian, Verald spoke not as example but to claim. Never his name was mentioned without that of his mother and father. His claims were bold, their actions were his, and the thoughts all shared. But for their father on his Yeah, but from the father on his throne in Ferelden, no word is recorded. And we wonder, was it deliberate? For when the betrayal was revealed, all with ties to Malfrith were vilified. And so strong were the ties that Fereld had drawn, and his corpse was killed to a man, and he was forced to flee. Had he kept silent, as seems the will of the knowing father, and had he gilded, as the father had gilded the elder Isareth, then Fereld might have remained to rule. But that would require that the betrayer not be as he is drawn. And it would have kept Fereld in Navarra, and it would have kept Fereld from Orlais, and it would have prevented the further betrayal that truly birthed Orlais. Oh my goodness. I think I don't want to read anymore, if I'm being honest. Jump! Why? Oh, stuff it. Let's read it. Okay. The Randy Door ignites winter passions with the collected spirited by love, being a tale of hero come legend. The Grey Wardens. And their shining duty to claim those of promise who most suit their joining. The Randy Doudna exhibitions for the nobles of Thord, by Spray of Step, the lady herself says always a classic when Warden come calling, or dare one suggest the reverse, 4 scarves fluttered in shock of 5. Okay, have I looked up here then? I've looked at that merchant. I've looked at... There's one here. I've not looked at that one. Okay. Let's try and find that one, because I don't think I have. Have I? I don't think so. Where is it?
Yes, thank you.
No, I have, haven't I? It's up here.
And what did they need?
I have. Oh, okay. Yes. No, I have. Okay. Well, now that we have explored all of that, should we go... Oh. Ooh. What's this? That's here. A friend of Red Jenny. We read that. So, whilst we're here, should we... Oh, the salon. Okay, let's do a friend of Red Jenny. A location near Royeaux was revealed by the clues left by these friends of Red Jenny. Should we go? Sorry, I was looking at that. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Let's travel to it. Oh, I love that dagger. It's just so great. We'll do this before we return to Haven.
Well, they know who I work for.
Oh, how dare you? Oh. Who are you? Haha. Where's... Oh. Can we loot? There's something to loot. No, there's not. What? Nothing? Okay. Well, what's up here then? Is there seriously nothing to loot? Oh, okay. Sure, I guess. Was that it? Really? Oh. I was gonna say, surely that's not it. That made no sense to me. Oh.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
Who the hell are
I don't
you?
know who you are.
Yeah.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
What was that?
Just say what.
What is that?
Oh, right in the mouth. Oh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what. Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
What? Who the hell are you? What the hell was that? I mean, I nearly left, lady. Like, I literally nearly just walked out like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess that's it. Okay. Some say that. Who are you?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's happening. This is so random.
Right in the plum.
Oh, he got blown up.
Why didn't you take my weapons? Because no breaches.
What is she? What? Oh, let's loot. I just wanted to
Really came
loot.
through with that tip. No breaches. So,
You've
Herald
laughed
of
at that like
Andraste.
4 times.
You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
I don't think it's as funny as you think it is. Wait, what? You'd like to join? What, just like that? I'm sorry. This this introduction to Sarah is okay. It seems very random, but okay, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'd like a real introduction, please.
How about we get to know each other first?
Just a little bit.
Names and such.
Just, come on.
One name. No, wait, 2. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Okay. So you're offering spies?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
What the hell is
Then you've
going
got
on?
cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
I'm sorry. I actually love that my mouse immediately moved to no, I don't want you to join me. That is actually so that is so funny. Okay, so Sarah does not join the Inquisition, she leaves forever. Oh, that's so bloody drastic. Can I investigate first? So who exactly are you people? Are you going to explain in a way that I understand, or am I going to just look really confused the entire time you're talking, Sarah?
So who are your friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it.
I feel called out right there.
Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
I feel like she's yelling at me. I'm just asking questions. Why ask if I glow?
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Okay. Yeah. Come along. Join us for the ride. Why not?
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
Okay. I feel like I've lost a few brain cells. That was just so random. Yeah, no, I will meet you there. I will keep my normal team for the minute. Okay, we've got another power. That was so random. Let's just quickly loot everything before we skedaddle. Oh, was that armor? Where's the armor? Oh. Why? I'm so close. Just... It's fine. It's fine. I guess I won't look at my cool armor. Is there anything else? No? Oh, no, there is. Where? 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 I'm right on top of it. Oh, it's up there. Hello? No. Oh, no, it is. Money! Money, money, money. Oh, that is terrifying. I don't like that. Okay, so we have a new companion, Sarah. I find her quite funny. She's very... Well, she's very interesting. Let's put it that way. Where am I going? Can I go this way? Oh, no, I can. So, now that we've done that, let's, before we go back to Haven, let's go... Vivienne de Fer, the first enchanter of Monsimard, has extended an invitation to her salon at the chateau of Duke Bestin de Ghislaine. So, should we go? Oh, that's a really cool picture. Okay, let's quickly go there. Sarah was so extra. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love it. She's so, like, energetic. Oh my god, you could have at least dressed up, Delilah.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
Why are you in your fur clothes? No wonder everyone's looking at you like that. At least you're not...
Pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome.
Oh, yes, indeed, indeed. Her face is...
You must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
I'm surprised I can hear you, if I'm being honest, with that... What are they actually called? The things around her neck. So you know of me? Of course they do.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Interesting. Okay. Madame de Fer?
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
Oh!
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Why? Guess you're not going to tell me. I guess I'll remain outside the joke. Tell me about the Duke.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Should I say this? It's ideal gossip.
I don't care what they say about me.
You should. The game has crushed far more powerful institutions than your Inquisition.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
What should I say? I want justice for the divine. We're restoring peace. What's your point? I'm either thinking we're restoring peace, which... I'm going to say what's your point, actually.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Oh. Oh, damn. Hello.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear?
Unfreeze him, perhaps?
My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
Kill him? What? Oh my god! That's so extra. Just let him go, please. It's okay.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Hello. I must say, her outfit is
Allow
beautiful.
me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Yeah.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last.
Ooh.
And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Oh, how should I approach this? It's a pleasure to meet you. Interesting party so far. What do you want? She obviously wants something. She wouldn't have invited me otherwise. Whether it's just to get in the good graces of the Inquisitor, or to, I don't know, see who I am and maybe kind of understand a little bit more. I don't know. She obviously wants me here for a reason. Should I be very direct?
You invited me here. What is it you want?
I wanted to meet face to face. It is important to consider one's connections carefully. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Interesting. So you're doing this to be in the good graces of us and to show that you're not a threat? Or are you trying to do this to gain power? Oh, is this business or pleasure? No, let me investigate first. Oh. Do you support the Chantry?
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late Divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable. Had she lived, Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Everyone always says that she was so wonderful. Liliana especially. Yeah, but the Chantry oppresses us. Or should I say, what assistance do you bring? Can I ask all of them? I want to know this one first. What do you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Fair enough. That's not what I thought she would answer, if I'm being honest. What are loyal mages?
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
She says that, but that guy that she froze, I understand he was insulting us, but she uses her magic very freely. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was very... I mean, it could have ended badly. But it didn't... She didn't really seem to care. So do you support the Circle?
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution to protect and nurture magic. Maker knows. Magic will find neither on its own.
She's very interesting. There's a very... I've not really... like, I feel like I haven't really seen a lot of mages that are, like, very much supporting of the Circle and the Chantry and, like, the position that they are put in. So for her to say that, it's quite surprising. Did I ask this? I've asked this, haven't I? What assistance do you bring?
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
She's intriguing. I will say that. I feel like obviously she's not telling me all of it. I feel like she wants something personally out of this, if I'm being honest. Maybe if she helps the Inquisition, then her Circle will be protected. Maybe that's what she wants, I don't know. But she definitely wants something, and it's not just to help us. But yeah, sure, welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Interesting. Are we going back to the party? No. Oh, no. Okay. Guess the party's over. Didn't even get to get a drink. So selfish. They didn't even offer me a drink. Oh, we're back. Perfect. What was this? The threat that remains. Okay. Well, we need to go there anyway. So let's go into Chantry and let's speak to our people. See what they have to say. Oh! Cullen is gone. He's not stood out here anymore.
Picture of what a circle mage should be.
Oh? Is it now?
It is not arrogant to be unafraid.
It's good you've returned.
Hello.
We heard of your encounter.
I love her outfit.
You heard?
Of
My
course.
agents in a city sent word ahead.
Come on, Cass. Liliana's on it.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we made contact.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
You tell him.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he
He's
has
gone
taken the order
crazy.
somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
The thing is, I am curious about the mages because she approached me personally. Do you know what I mean? Like, she kind of in a way put herself at risk, and we've supported mages this far. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't support what is happening between mages and Templars, but we supported, you know, mages in Origins, we supported mages in Kirkwall. Like, I feel like even though we're playing as a new character, I kind of am curious as to what they have to say. So I feel like we need to meet them first. Maybe we can meet both of them. Maybe we can meet the Templars as well. But I would rather meet the mages first, if I'm being honest.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
Oh,
no doubt
Cassandra
what they've
disapproves.
always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They
Thank
are
you.
powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
I mean, there's always danger.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
But you could say that the same about the
could be
Templars.
said about the Templars.
Thank you.
Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Yeah, okay. I like that as well. Liliana, what's the matter?
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished.
What?
I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
They just vanished? It's definitely... It does sound suspicious. Maybe someone kind of got rid of them because they knew maybe they could do something about it. But yeah, it does sound suspicious.
That does sound odd. I agree. The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Okay. Alright then. So... what's that? So travel to Redcliffe, make contact with the mages. Oh, that remains completed. Oh, more power. The captain of charges. Speak to the messenger. The messenger? Who's the messenger? Champion of the Just, contact the Templars. There was something completed in here, wasn't there? Oh, this thing's over there. Okay, let me gather that. What's this? Chant to remains, truth or dare. Imperial Court. A letter addressed to Vivian lies open on the table. A note has been added to the top which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. V. Okay, well I'm guessing that should be for Josephine then. My dearest Vivian, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been sent with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that the divine Justinian is indeed alive. Ah. But that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. I mean, well, we know that... Okay, sorry. Okay, I got excited and I was thinking, she's still alive? Interesting. But, no, she's not. Well, maybe she is. That would be a kind of cool plot twist if she is alive. I think I would actually really like that. Where was I? Okay. Where was I? Actually, you cannot have heard such allegations. Indeed alive, Inquisitor. Yes. Ah, okay. That it was the Seeker's there was the Seeker Pentagast, and this is a Nightingale. He sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate a position within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Maiden Rebellion and the Templars in a single stroke. To save our reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. I mean, interesting. It is an interesting theory. I mean, should we say this one? We need the support of the nobles to combat this rumor. I can arrange a few key visits. Or do we find the source of the rumor? I'll come back to that. Okay. Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Hevara is in Royeaux market has had desired effect to a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculations over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divine in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could lead them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit. Okay. There's something over here as well. So we have Red Jenny Inquisition need bees. Okay, I do not know how someone could come to this idea, but I can see the use. It is large area to search, however. Okay, know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to char... What? I know a man who teaches how to jar them safe but angry. To jar bees. Stinging no good for honey, but great for throwing. What? He's somewhere south. What, like a jar of angry bees? That's so funny. Okay, and the missing soldiers. Okay, so that's... Oh, but I only have... That's the only power I have. I only have 8. Should I wait or should I just do it? Inquisition soldiers have gone missing in the marshy reaches of the southern Ferelden. Because of the region is largely uncharted, finding them will be difficult. But the Inquisition advisors are determined to find out what happened and, if possible, bring their people back alive. Okay, so what do I want to do? Oh, there's something here as well. I didn't see this. Okay, the Cult of Andraste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden, good old Alara, Haven was occupied by the cultists who worshipped a dragon, one they believed to be Andraste reborn. Both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the Temple of Sacred Ashes, but there may still be undiscovered passage in the mountains containing their relics. With a concreted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something useful to the Inquisition. Oh, okay. Okay, so Josephine's out of this one. Leliana. This is a task best left to a few selected agents. No, yeah, I think this is right. Knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. I have just the one in mind. What does Cullen have to say? I'm leery of what we might find in these passages, but we have enough soldiers for a surge. They will simply need to be careful.
All right.
I didn't mean to press you! God damn it! I wanted to press Leliana. It's done now. It's done. It's done. Okay, well, that annoyed me. I wanted Leliana to do. I feel like Leliana would have been perfect for that. Because I was going to make... Well, Colin did... Oh, I still can. I didn't think I could. Connections. Contact the local band. She can send out search parties for the missing soldiers right away. Okay, send my people. A few scouts will move more quickly than a large group of people. Okay, true. Other soldiers are volunteering to search for their lost comrades. They won't rest until they're found. Oh, okay. I kind of want to just do this. I'm just doing it. I just feel like I might as well. I had 8 power anyway. Okay, the missing soldiers have been found in a book called The Fellow Mire. They are being held hostage by Avar, who demands to meet the Herald of Andraste in the Inquisition if the Inquisition wants to see its people alive again. Oh, God. Well, not now. But that is done. Okay. Completed. That's in process. Completed. Available. So... Okay, if he's peddling them to fighting forces, my people will find the trail. I might as well... I was gonna give Cullen this one and Leliana the other one, but it's fine. I will just do that. And then I want to go over here. Chantry remains. A delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose us. What do you say? These clerics will know the conclave for a reason. They have secret weakness. We should exploit them. I feel like we'll do this one.
At your service.
Okay. Yes. Do we have any perks? No, we do not. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That is done. And now I think maybe we should go and find... What's her name? In Hushed Whispers. Travel to the Red Cliff. Oh. Completed. Oh, nice. Okay. So let's go and speak to Sarah and...
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
Give me the message.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge.
Iron Bull.
If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
The Iron Bull? He sounds strong. Tell me about your leader.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull? He's one of those Kunari, the big guys. With
Makes
horns.
sense,
He
actually.
leads from the front. He pays well and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. He'll
Okay.
accept contracts with whoever makes the first real offer. Not the first time
Kunari.
he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Really? Ooh, don't I feel special? Okay, tell me about your company.
What can your bull's charges offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
Why give us this message?
Why did your commander send us this information?
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
Ooh, okay. We welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
Very
We're the best
excited.
you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay, well, I don't really know where I'm going. Where am I going to find... Oh! Perfect! Are you not singing? Oh, are you broken?
Once we were in our peace with our lives assured. Once we were not afraid of the dark. Once we sat in our kingdom.
Okay, so... Haven, piece by piece. The Bathmouth can also improve existing armor. Yes. Noticing roots. Okay. Quartermaster. Okay, well we have that. Okay. With the rare materials found, weapons for the Inquisition can be... Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll do that as well. So I can do these two. Good, 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 good. I need to modify some armor. Okay, I'll do that as well.
Got the door again, Flister.
Let's speak to Sarah first.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I don't... Is she even on a side? There's more going on.
It's not just a war between those two.
Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it. But I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there. But they still want to punch each other. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
What questions are those?
Is there something else you're looking for? Like, what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First things first, right? I help you, march, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything starts to make sense again. Sound good to you, old touched Lady Herald?
Oh, okay. Yeah? I only care about stopping it.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Yeah.
Fact. Spare the frills, just get it all back to normal. Best plan I've heard. Only plan I've heard, really. Everyone up their own arses. Let's get things done.
Okay. Sure. Red Jenny says drop. Oh, okay.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Fact. Oh, I could just get rid of her. Wow, okay. Tell me about your friends. Or should I investigate first? Oh, okay. Any opinions about our allies? Ooh.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
What do you think of Solus?
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Okay, Varric. You gotta love Varric.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Vivian?
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
Oh, wow. Cassandra?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
She's pretty great. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Cassandra. My advisors?
What do you think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
There should be more to ask.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Let's see what else. Thoughts on the Inquisition?
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does this lot even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumour. At least I'm used to that.
Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Huh, was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Yeah, but Red Jenny doesn't sound very scary. If I'm being honest. Someone must be in charge.
So do you take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right answers.
So what does your group do?
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead. if they deserve it.
So you're also killers.
So you're vandals, thieves, and murderers.
If the marks are right, Arth, yeah. But maybe pantsing and clearing his vault do the trick. Embarrassed, the same as dead for some of them. Besides, assassin's a bard's job. No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shite at singing.
I expected people from you.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, there wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it, right in the... Well, anyway.
The little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
So strengthening numbers.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background, like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. Like snow, I guess. Anyway, it just works, most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you, you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. To be clear, I'm not into that.
Well, as long as it works, I guess.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
Well, that's all.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it?
Sure. I was running around for ages trying to find Vivian. She's right here. I didn't recognize her without her hat.
I met an elven mage earlier.
She's so pretty.
I believe he was called.
Mm.
I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
Ooh. This chaos harms everyone. To be fair, that is technically my keeper sent me to spy because she knew that it would affect everyone. So I'm gonna say this.
The war benefits no one. It must end. An order must be restored.
Oh, she greatly approves.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
What do I say? I'll do my best. And you help decide. The fate's in their hands. The thing is, though, I wouldn't really say it is, though, is it? That's the entire point of the Inquisition, to like try and sort this out. So I guess I'll do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear.
Great.
For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
The thing is, no one should have that power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness.
I suppose
I've
you're
stolen
right.
enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Well, guess what, love? I want to know more.
Yes?
Tell me about the circle.
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Ooh, wasn't the circle disbanded? Yeah.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear. And an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Shouldn't you replace Fiona?
If you led all the Loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Yeah.
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter,
Yeah.
but the title holds no meaning now.
Oh, okay.
When the circles are restored, that will change.
What was the circle life like?
What was it like to live in a circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
It's a very interesting way to look at it. Because to be fair, some were happy. Like some, like, there was this, I think it was in Dragon Age 2. We either heard it from someone or we read it. But I think we read it. They were scared of the Fade, and they were scared of, like, being possessed and all of that. So then they made themselves tranquil. And they were happy being that. And it's like, I guess it just depends on who you are and how your experience is in the circle. Most of the time it's not great, like we experienced in Kirkwall. And I kind of felt, I don't know, with Alara, I guess it's all she ever knew. So it didn't bother her as much until after she came back. I feel like, personally. It's all she knew. She was there from when she was a little child, so I feel like only after she had a taste of freedom did she, you know, not enjoy the circle as much. Wynne was always leaving the circle. Any opportunity to leave the circle, she took it. Whereas, is his name Iving or I think it was Iving. Iving? He tried to do everything. He tried to do his best to protect his mages. I don't know. I feel like, I feel like she has a point here. I feel like everyone's experience is different. I just feel like because in Kirkwall, the Bloody Circle was like a prison. It was like the extreme of what Templars could be like. Was confinement hard?
You must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere. Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower, either on their own or in service to the nobility. All that was required was permission from the First Enchanter. Some circles were harsher in their restrictions. Kirkwall was the worst.
Don't we know
it?
it?
Was the exception. Most were quite permissive, perhaps too permissive in retrospect.
What about your experience?
So tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement. And mages need the company of other mages. No one else can truly understand the challenges we face, nor see the world as we do.
Tell me about the Templars.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarrans or men. I have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming. I have suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, but no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Royeaux. Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
So how did the rebellion start?
How did we come to this state with the Circles in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected Circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
This is a very interesting view, seeing as she's a mage and she... Well, it seems, in my opinion, more that she doesn't support the mages. That's kind of what it's sounding like to me. She agrees with the Circle and finds the Templars useful. It's very interesting, especially because she's a mage. Huh. Were they justified? Or mages are fighting mages?
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
Were they justified?
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I thought I already asked this.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
Oh. Okay. She is very... Her opinions are very strong. It's fascinating, really, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait, before we go into the war room... Was there...
Come back alive.
Who is talking to me? Ah, craft. Okay. Craft. Okay. Do I have this? Oh, craft. Cool.
Just returning the cups, Flissa. Thank you for bringing us drinks.
You're welcome.
If
Okay.
you find anything we need, let me know.
Do I speak
Nice
to you now?
work with those supplies. The Smiths can use them to fit our troops with better gear. Might not affect you much, but our recruits will have better chances next time some monster flies out of a rift.
Okay, well, you're welcome.
Make a go with you.
Who was the other person I needed to speak to? Liliana, do you have anything to say?
I'm listening. Anything I should know? I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll
There was
leave you
someone
to it.
else. There was... Where is... Oh, no, I don't know. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So now that that is done... Let me go back here.
All men are the work of our makers' hands. Blessed are the righteous.
Researcher Monet wishes
lights
to
in the
use
shadow.
inexpensive.
So many people are talking at once. I was in pros. Oh,
Has
okay.
nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Okay. The cult of Andraste. It's incredible how many passages remained undiscovered even after the Chantry's arrival, and they scoured every inch of these mountains for years in search of anything related to the sacred ashes. The cult didn't build all of this. It was here long before, and who knows how many years it takes to find it all. Of the new passage uncovered during the search, most were long empty or contained goods far beyond salvage. A few, however, yielded some artifacts of interest, and one evidently contained strange ruins we have yet to translate. If we can find someone capable of doing so, they might prove of use. Okay. Was there something else? Was it... Oh, it's in process. Okay. So, why did I think it was finished? Oh, it is finished. Okay. Red Jenny, Inquisition needs bees. We have received weapon plans and located an apparently to supply us. When the idea was presented, the beekeeper tented his fingers and sneered. Of course, quite disturbing. Okay, so we have bees now, I think. Secrets of Andraste.
Let's see what we have.
Yes. Let's do that. Okay, I'm happy with that. And we have some reading to do. What do you mean you're ready to... Well, you have to wait now because I'm reading.
Though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light.
I need somewhere where no one's talking to me. Oh, hello, human down here. Are you okay? What's over here? Anything? Ah, elf fruit and elf fruit. Well, whilst I'm here in the silence, let's quickly save and let's read. So, characters. Okay, Grand Enchanter Fiona. Grand Enchanter Fiona is considered an anomaly amongst mages. She is, for instance, the only member of the Circle of Magi ever to leave due to recruitment by the Grey Wardens. And then return. Oh, I didn't read. I was like, oh, interesting. She was recruited by the Grey Wardens. The circumstances of the return are largely unknown, but the notoriety she gained within the circle allows her to rise rapidly in the ranks. She became first enchanter of the Monsumid Tower and then elected Grand Enchanter at the Colleague in Cumberland. The latter was based on her advocacy for greater mage freedom, a view she claimed her time with the Warden supported. Urging for a vote on the matter led to the College of Enchanters dissolution in 940 Dragon, and then when a vote was attempted secretly to Lord Seeker Lambert, the Seekers of Truth arresting Fiona and her fellow enchanters. Following their flight to the ruin of Anduin's Reach, the escaped mages held and passed a final vote on the Circle of Magi's independence. This began the Mage Rebellion. While Fiona no longer holds the official position of Grand Enchanter, most mages still consider her an integral part of the rebellion's leadership. Sarah. It feels to me to comment on this Red Jenny for as For as a creature of the core, I must have seen the effects of her actions. Although I cannot be certain, does that make them effective or ineffective? What I know is that she has vexed cities, guardsmen across theatres, and always escaped. Accessing all available records, it seems clear that there have been multiple embodiments of the name, often at the same time. The limitations of communication are such that this is impossible to verify in the moment. A crude drawing of a guard with her breeches at her ankles. What is her obsession with breeches? She just won't stop talking about them. The severity of the attribute actions vary widely from petty to outright vicious. While officially reports label these actions unfair, I have knowledge of many named as victim, and several are of Sussex character. Sarah would call them something altogether untoward. Yes, Mum. Oh, wow. A bad word. The lot of them. There are tales of Red Jenny targeting criminals, slavers, and even assassin guilds. The benefit of having a local is that they are invested in regional concerns. Although this obviously varies, I can discern no protocol. Don't need a title to be awful and deserve it. So who is our Red Jenny? She has been musing herself in Royeaux for some time, although it is clear from her accent that she is deeply Ferelden. She met with outright laughter my inquiry as to whether she had any special elven concerns that I could address. I have conferred with Liliana about the dangers of this group, and our estimation is that this incarnation of Red Jenny is at least a good distraction. Okay, anyway, so Vivian. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned. An assiduous and talented scholar, Vivian rose rapidly through the ranks of Montsimed's circle. When made a full-fledged enchanter, she elected to join no fraternity, a decision that shocked colleagues but may have been a calculated maneuver. When she successfully applied to be an appointed enchanter to the Imperial Corps, nearly every fraternity clamoured for her favour in hopes of having a representative at the Empress's ear. She was voted first enchanter of Montsimmed at an age young enough to cause scandal. The circle widely regards her as the most skewed and disciplined mage in Royeaux. It's a power move. She's doing this for a power move. I feel like she's very calculated. She's very smart. Groups. The Quinari. Okay, the people of the Qun are perhaps the least understood group in Thedas. The Quinari wars were brutal, but so was the Chantry Schism. So was the fall of the Imperium. Some of the misunderstandings is an accident of nature. The race we call Quinari are formidable. Nature has given them fierce horns and strange eyes, and their ignorant look and the ignorant look on them and sea monsters. Some is an accident of language. Few amongst the Qun people speak the common tongue, and few speak it well. In a culture that strives for mastery, to have only a passable degree of skills in humiliating indeed, and so they often keep quiet amongst foreigners out of shame. But much of it is a result of the cult itself. The Quinari view their whole society as a single creature. That's what I think I find very fascinating about the Quinari, that they see themselves as one whole. It's very interesting. A living entity whose health and well-being are the responsibility of all. Each individual is only a tiny part of the whole, a drop of blood in its veins, important not for itself, but for what it is to do. No, blah, blah, but for what it is to the whole creature. Because of this, the Qunari's most outsiders meet belong to the army, which the Qun regard as if it were the physical body, arms, legs, eyes and ears, the thing a creature needs in order to interact with the world. One cannot get to know a person solely by studying his hand or his foot, and so one cannot truly meet the Qunari until one has visited their cities. That is where their mind and souls dwell. Even though we read this in Dragon Age 2, because this is literally basically word for word of what it said, it's still so interesting. I really do love it. Anywho, oh, there's more in groups. Ah, okay. The friends of Red Jenny. The friends don't poke 'em. It's tempting because what else do you do but don't? Never know what you'll get because Red Jenny, she's been around a long time. She's everywhere. She hits hard or she hits light. Okay. But the choosing isn't up to you. You want someone to get their dessert, save your copper for a moral crow, and you'll know what you're getting. Oh my goodness. I mean, I think we kind of understand. I'm not gonna lie, I can't be bothered to read all of that. The Grey Wardens. I mean, we know about the Grey Wardens. Haven't I read this already, actually? This is what I'm saying. I feel like I've read this. The Blight had ravaged the lands for months. The armies of the Great King amassed for the one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky, it illuminated a vast seething horde of Darkspawn with the Archdemon at its head. Maybe I haven't read this. It was then, when courage seemed to fail and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with their beasting of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between men and the encroaching Darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies, and held the line until the Archdemon was dead, and the last Darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. Then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds rolled back and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men. Wow, imagine that. That none of their blood had been spilled. That's powerful right there. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from Darkspawn, taking losses so we don't have to. The tale outlined above it widely told, although subject of original variations. Free marchers might substitute great kings for titles bestowed in their given city-state. In Ferelden, the implied army of wardens is sometimes replaced with two, representative of the national heroes who fought and defeated the Archdemon at Denham during the Fifth Blight. The beating of wings is a reference to the griffins the wardens are said to have ridden into battle. Although griffins went extinct long before the recent blight, they still appear in numerous stories, sometimes serving as a metaphor for the wardens' under unrestrained courage, but also employed to please an eager audience. Ooh, my brain is giving up on the reading. Oh, just the one. History. The wrath of heaven. Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn, the sea shall rise and devour them, the wind shall tear their nations. From the fact of the earth, lightning shall rain down from the sky. They shall cry out to their false gods and find silence. Who was Andraste? The question has lingered in the ages since her death, not as easily answered as the faithful assume. Born an Amari slave in the frontier realm of the Tevinter Imperium, now Ferelden, the chant says that she is the bride of the Maker. Her story just makes me sad. That he told her in a vision of her role leading to the rebellion against the corrupted magisters. Is it true, or as some early Andrastian cults believed, did a friendly spirit bestow their vision? Did a friendly spirit bestow their vision? Imagine if it was a demon. I'm sorry, but that would be so cool. It wasn't the Maker, it was a demon who had manipulated her. Do you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be really cool if it was if it wasn't the Maker, if it was literally just a demon that was like whispering stuff in her ears and making her Delulu. Anyway, we must remember that the legends of Andraste were a multitude in the years immediately following her execution, and beliefs we take for granted belong to the cult, victorious in suppressing all others. Indeed, even to the suggest there was once disagreement was considered the Darius heresy, until today, when we have lost even the memory of disagreement. All we know for certain is that Andraste inspired a world gripped by tyranny and chaos, that she helped spark a war which tore all of Thedas asunder. I just think it would be really interesting if she thought it was the Maker talking to her, but it was actually a demon. I just think that'd be really cool. Anyway, let's move on. Places. What ones do I have? I've got this one. The Storm Coast. Tales, if all are to be believed, rich merchant ship blanket the depths due to the follies of their proud captains. The infamous and likely fictional pirate Denel and Sally gave up the sea to become a Grey Warden. Oh. While standing on these shores, and countless young women pined for grooms lost to the way. Oh. Where was it up to? I was going to say it didn't really make sense. I cannot say whether the Storm Coast receives more climate weather than any other stretch of northern Ferelden coastlines. That hasn't stopped the region from boasting more than its fair share of tragic tales. Anyway, if all are to be believed, rich merchant ship blankets the depths of due to the follies of their proud captains. The infamous and likely fictional pirate Denel of Sail gave up the sea to become a Grey Warden while standing on the shores, and countless young women pined for groom lost to the waves. I witnessed nothing so fanciful on my brief sojourn to the coast. However, the area is sparsely populated, and as I watched the waking sea strike the shore, I could see why such tales are born. The fallow mire. Let's move you up before I have a mental breakdown. I spent the last week in the fallow mire. The bog stretches forever, and it's slow riding at night when the mist gets thick. You can still travel along the old roads, and there and there's enough good hunting to make the trip worthwhile. Fish, birds, even a few hearts. There's one thing to look out for, though. When anything dies in the water, the mire preserves it. I was stalking a magnificent buck when a corpse clawed out of the water. Oh, clawed out of the water at me. Ugh. I'm not afraid to say I ran. I'm surprised you didn't scream as well. No rack of antlers is worth fighting a demon. My cousin in Fisher's End thought it was funny. Says he had to look out for undead every time he goes outside the village. I don't know how he stands it. Oh, is there more? Nope, that's it. And do I need to read this? We literally were there. I read, oh my god, I read so much there. I'm not reading this one. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. I'll read it in my own time. Tales. Wait, these are all the songs. Enchanters, Nightingale's Eye, Once We Were. Yeah, these are all the songs. Beautiful. Lovely, I can save! Well, on that note, guys, the video is going to be coming to an end. This video was just filled with reading, but we have gained 2 new companions, Vivian, a mage, and Sarah, an archer. So that's exciting. Sarah, I don't know how I feel about her. She just makes me laugh. I have to really think about what she's saying. And Vivian is also very interesting. She makes me think like Solus. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I think of my companions, Solus and Vivian, in my opinion, make me just kind of sit there and think, huh? Because, like, their opinions and thoughts are so different. It's fascinating. So, yes. So we have a few new companions, and we went to Royeaux, and we've just, you know, we did some exploring. And it was good. I can already tell. I'm literally going to try and record all 3 episodes today, because otherwise I will be behind and I don't want you guys to not get your 3 videos a week. So I am literally going to try my best to record all 3 videos today. We're going to see how that goes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a cheeky like. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. And I will see you all soon, guys. Bye!